Hundreds of people tonight are without a home, and another family is grieving the loss of a mother and her 1-year-old son. Government is now taking a closer look at how those shantytown communities are able to exist without the proper regulations in place. Hours after the fire tore through the community, our Janaea Noel Ferguson was on the ground where officers from Grand Bahama and Nassau were brought in to assist in the investigation.
A mother and her 1-year-old son burned to death in a massive fire in the Pigeon Pea Shantytown community in Abaco New Year's morning. Grief-stricken residents crowded the site where the charred remains were found. The victim's relatives say that Darlene Jacob and her son DJ were preparing for a New Year's Eve church service when the fire started.
When she was told not close outside, she was crying because she thought the baby was inside. She didn't know where the baby was. Then my sister, she thought the baby was. They say the baby was inside, so she ran inside to go save the baby, and she never came out.
Now, those who lost their homes flooded the area hoping to salvage anything that was left. Government officials soon arrived to assess the damage. Volunteer firefighters who helped to out the blaze were applauded for their efforts. They described the challenges they encountered.
There were so many vehicles here, so many people back and forth, so many houses congested together. You couldn't actually get in between them to fight the fire, and with the houses so close together, once one catches, the next one catches, then we had numerous explosions.
While we're trying to fight the fire, the residents here were trying to take out their whatever possessions they could. Taking out doors, beds, all kinds of stuff. So it was a very difficult time getting in.
Deputy Prime Minister Philip Davis and Minister of Social Services Melanie Griffin said regular monitoring of such sites will be carried out to ensure that a tragedy such as this one is not repeated as the government works toward cleaning up all shanty towns.
We've just appointed a new engineer and has been assigned. He's taking up residence now, and part of his job is to be visiting these areas and to ensure that no buildings are built in Abaco.
Deputy Prime Minister Philip Davis also sending a strong message to those residents of this community. He's advising them that if they want the government's help, they must first help themselves.
We want you to build safe homes.
Nous besoin pour bâtir bon kay.
And we want you to do it properly. Otherwise, you will continue to have matters like this happening to you.
Now, residents of that community were also encouraged to come forward with their information so that proper assessments can be made. But many of them feared that this could end up in an immigration roundup. Griffin, however, said in this situation, that would not be the case.
This is a program to help them to get past these set of circumstances. So everything we do with them, it has no implications with regard to immigration. Now, temporary assistance will be made available at Camp Abaco for these scores of residents that are displaced. Janaea Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.